many of were there other YSL members that showed up at that show?
Yes.
How many of you all would you say showed up at that show?
So I'm not being irresponsible, but this particular day was my birthday. So everyone was like trying to go out and have a good time and help me celebrate.
Okay. And so did you all go to the beginning of the show?
No.
So did you all show up after the show was over?
No, we actually made it like while the club, it wasn't really a show.
At the compound?
Yeah, it wasn't a show, it was him being there.
Okay. And so was Jimmy Winfrey with you all?
Yes.
And so you all came together like all as one?
Yes.
All right. And so why did you all bring guns to Lil Wayne's show at the compound in 2015 if he was you all's idol?
Bro, you ain't bring no gun.
I don't know anything about the gun. I don't know nothing about that whole situation. I was there to enjoy myself, have a good time. It was my birthday.
For the whole situation.
This is where you got messed up.
The situation with Lil Wayne.
And what was the situation that you're referring to?
So his tour bus was allegedly shot up. Well, not allegedly, it was shot up.
They shot his bus, bro.
All right. And so you didn't have anything to do with that situation. Why did you distinguish yourself from everybody else? You said, I didn't have anything to do with that situation.
Yeah. My intention on going out tonight was having a good time. We were just club hopping, smoking weed and drinking liquor and celebrating.
But were you aware that multiple members of the people that you came to the compound with were carrying guns?
I didn't see anyone with no gun. I drove my own car.
Okay.
There weren't no guns in my car.
Okay.
Hey, bro. This is where it get kind of touchy, because at the end of the day, I think a dude doing a little bit too much talking. He almost like boxing himself in with these questions that she's asking him. In reality, he should just answer it no and yes, but I understand why he's doing it. He's doing it like this because at the end of the day, what he say can get him put in jail. If the prosecutor feel like he is withholding evidence, they can take the plea back that he did. You know, the same plea that Gunna said, hey, YSL is a gang. All of them took that plea. He is not in jail. He is not being held because he took a plea. He got a little probation, but he's not locked up right now because his whole job is to basically bring down Young Thug. And he's trying not to snitch, but he's snitching.
Now, do you remember what time you all got to the compound?
No.
And did you ever even go inside the compound?
Yes.
How long did you stay inside?
Probably, I don't know. That was 3 years back too, though. It wasn't too long.
Was it
probably half an hour. Probably more like a half an hour.
Half an hour?
Yeah.
Was that at the end or at the middle or at the beginning of his present state?
You say you don't remember, bro. Say you don't remember, bro.
So when the artist that big, you really don't get a chance to see him. It's about being in the same vicinity as vicinity, if that's the word I'm looking for. About being in the same vicinity as like a person that big, a caliber.
So who all went into the compound while you were inside the compound that were a part of this group?
Don't tell him, Tick. Don't tell him, Tick.
I actually left everyone outside. They was charging roughly $500 to get in because of the time and that you had to have tickets. And everyone was acting like they didn't have, well, not acting like, they probably didn't have no money. But I had money and I wanted to enjoy myself, and that's what I did. I took it upon myself I drove my own car, so I took it upon myself to go in and see my idol.
You said, okay, your idol. Now, was your co-founder of YSL having any words across the media or any other way with your idol during the time that Lil Wayne had his show or appeared at the compound?
That,
What she say?
Jorge has always put the ones he loves first, but he's let his own dental care take a back seat. Time for
I don't know, I just feel like that caliber of person, you won't even get the chance to have words with him like that. Especially not a young, up-and-coming artist who technically ain't even made a name for himself yet.
Who was the young up-and-coming artist who had technically not made a name for himself yet?
Jeffrey Williams.
Okay. Was Jeffrey Williams with you all at the compound?
No.
Where was Jeffrey Williams?
Why don't you rephrase the question? I'll sustain this.
Yes, are you aware of where Jeffrey Williams was the night that Lil Wayne appeared at the compound in 2015 when you all, as YSL, went to the compound?
From my understanding,
Your Honor, the witnesses testified.
I'm objecting at this point. Hey, Mr. Harvey, we're not going to have any of that. Sustain your objection, okay? We're not going to be belligerent.
Crazy. It's getting spicy in there.
Yes, Your Honor. When YSL was at the compound, are you aware of where Jeffrey Williams was?
yes.
Where was Jeffrey Williams?
He was on tour.
Where was he appearing the night that YSL was at the compound where Lil Wayne was? Foundation.
I'm going to overrule that.
You may
You can answer the question, sir.
From my understanding, he was in New Orleans.
Sir, you know where he was.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, then
Yes.
you can't speculate.
Oh.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
if you know where he is, fine. If you don't know where he is, then tell the examiner that, okay?
Yes, sir.
From my
Yes, sir.
understanding.
Yes.
What part of New Orleans?
I don't know.
Are you aware of whether or not he was in Lil Wayne's hometown?
No.
Do you?
So basically, they trying to say that Thug was in Lil Wayne's hometown doing a show and sent his homies over there to Atlanta to the compound, which is a club, to basically, get at Lil Wayne because they had a little back and forth, man. A little ego thing going on in the studio where Lil Wayne wasn't acknowledging Young Thug like Young Thug wanted to be acknowledged. He basically was like sunning him, Lil broing him, like ignoring him, like wouldn't give him the proper respect. And Thugger at that time, allegedly, he was on street time, and then he ain't like how Lil Wayne was treating him. So, he basically shot up the bus. He didn't do it, but somebody else did.
Have any reason why YSL wasn't in New Orleans with Jeffrey Williams? At the time, Jeffrey Williams, co-founder of YSL, was performing.
Basis.
Not a person. I don't know.
Overrule, sir.
Answer the question.
You may answer the question.
So again, this around the time where he was up and coming, and it really didn't make any sense for him to buy all those plane tickets when he probably was making only $5,000 show at the time. So it won't be no profit in paying for all our flight tickets. That's what I feel like. That's how I feel.
I don't know about that, man. Like, if Young Thug a whole gangster out here, gangsters don't move by themselves unless they got a particular reason why. So he's saying the reason why none of them YSL members were there is because Thug ain't making enough money. The prosecutor is saying, well, the reason why you guys weren't there because you guys were actually sent to basically go shoot up Lil Wayne's tour bus or go shoot Lil Wayne in general.
Okay, well, why didn't
That's what she's trying to say without actually saying it. She dragging it.
I would object.
I'll overrule the objection.
Now, why didn't YSL just pay for their own flights if it was to support a founding member of the group?
Member.
That's an important question.
crazy.
Using YSL.
I was just saying it's a form, but, you know, that's already come out, Mr. Matthew, so I'm gonna rule your first objection, okay? So rephrase as to why, okay? So unless he knows, then that invites speculation.
Okay. You specifically, why didn't you just pay for your own ticket to go and support your co-founder while your co-founder was performing in New Orleans?
So at the time, I had a case pending, and I was on ankle monitor, house arrest.
Hold on. If bruh's on ankle monitor and house arrest, how he out at the club? How?
Did you have a curfew at the time?
No, it was more of knowing my whereabouts at all times.
He capping. He popped that ankle monitor
Let
off.
your probation officer know or parole officer know if you needed to go somewhere other than where you were ordinarily allowed to go?
I wasn't on parole.
Mr. Steele, you can?
All right, man. So that's my boy Tick, man. He basically confirmed that he was there before the Lil Wayne bus shooting, but he's saying he ain't the one that do it. He ain't pointing no fingers, but he said it ain't him, man. What do y'all think, man? Is this snitching or nah? I want y'all to drop a comment, man. If I'm in his position, hey, man, I'm not going to jail with y'all either, bruh. What would y'all do? Drop a comment. It's your boy Busy. I'm gone.